Hello there, welcome to my channel. I'm Angela from artofrye.com. I thought today we'd do another fun fold. This is like a double Z fold card. It's kind of stands up like that. This is the first one I did just to practice, so it's not that good. So I just die cut and coloured a flower to put on the front with a couple of gems. You can write your message inside, or you can decorate it a bit more inside. It's up to you. Like I said, this is just the first one, not too great. This is the second one that I did. I'm a bit more pleased with this. I don't know if you recognise these butterflies. If you watch my last video, I did a silhouette cutting machine tutorial where I die cut these butterflies, and just by happenstance they go really well with this paper that I've chosen. So the card opens like that, and I just think it's really nice. It's different, and it fits into, I think, an did this say A6 envelope? I'll double check that out. But I just think it's really nice. This is the paper that I've used. It's Enchanted Garden by Art Studio. Oh, sorry, I'm just going to have to close the curtains. Oh, sorry, that's the only thing. When I film my videos on the afternoon, the sun comes round and beams through the window. So yeah, this is Enchanted Garden. Normally at the end of the summer I would stick to autumn designs, but I just think this is really beautiful. I've never used it and I wanted to have a go to see what the papers were like. And I'll leave a link to this in the description if I can find it again. So I've cut out a couple of papers and I'll give you the measurements. So you need one at 7 by 6. You need another piece at 7 by 3. You need one piece at 3 1/4 by 3 1/4 by 2 3/4, and 2 strips at 2 3/4 by 1 1/2. They're the layers, obviously. So I'm not sure about which decorations I'm going to put on yet, so I'll just leave them to one side. But I am going to score these here. So the larger piece on the long side, the 7-inch side, needs to be scored at 1 3/4 and at 3 1/2. And this one exactly the same, 1 3/4 and 3 1/2. Right, I'm not sure if you can see that, but they've scored nicely. So first of all, you fold it in half on the score mark there. Make sure that it is half. It does have to be quite exact, this. Give it a crease, and then that one, I don't know if you can see the score line there, we fold that back, and that should fit nicely onto there, and give that a bit of a crease, so that looks like that. We have that, and you do exactly the same with this one. Fold it in half, bring that back like that. Yeah, so that is going to go on there like that, and that will go on there like that, so you can see how they fit on. So what we're going to do is leave that for now, and I'm going to start putting on the little layers. You don't have to have the layers if you don't want. You could have cut this from plain cardstock, or it's entirely up to you. Actually, what I was going to do before I forget, on this one it's just plain card. I'm going to actually emboss this just to give it a little bit of interest. I don't think I've used this embossing folder for a while. It's really pretty. If I can get it open. I'm trying to open it the wrong way. Right, so I want to emboss, not deboss. That's the debossing side. This is the embossing side. So that's where I want to put that, and I'm just going to put it through my big shot. Right, just make sure that that is going to look, what am I doing? Yeah, so that should look okay on there. Yeah, that's going to look fine, I think. So put that on there now. So that's that done. And these are the ones that can hold your message, so I'm not going to emboss those. I'm just going to stick them inside on these two flaps here. So that's that bit done there. Looks okay, doesn't it? So now we have to fix this onto here. It should be in the middle really, but just if you're not going to measure it, just put it on as best you can. So I'm going to stick this bit down first, and I'm just going to put glue on that strip there. Just try not to go over the edge. Just put it down as best you can and as straight as you can. And to try and get this right, I'm going to put glue on the back of there. And I'm going to close that down like that and push that down. I hope you saw that okay. It's much easier to do it that way. And that's the card. Now that was easy, wasn't it? It certainly was not difficult, even for me. So now all that's left is to decorate. So I did wonder if I should put that on there, but I don't know. I don't quite like it. I don't think it really goes with the paper. Perhaps if I'd put this as gold paper instead of the flowered one, but I'm not that keen. So I think what I'll do is I'll just put the same butterflies on here as I did with that, and I'm just going to use some foam. So I got these foam tabs from Temu and they are so gooey. I just want to use them up. But they work well enough, and they're quite thin as well. There's not loads of dimension on them. So of course if you wanted to, you could have sort of a flower motif there. You don't have to use all the same dies. You can just decorate it exactly how you like. I wish I'd cut out some flowers now to go on there. But never mind, I could do that if I make one of these cards again. So there we go. Not difficult at all. And I think someone would be quite pleasantly surprised to receive a card like that, because like I say, it falls nice and flat for putting in an envelope, which is always good. And it opens out nicely. Put your messages in there, or you decorate in there how you want. And that looks really nice, I think. And I think this paper is just absolutely beautiful. It looks gorgeous. So I might just put a couple of gems on there. The usual ones that I've been trying to get rid of for yonks. And there we go. That's it. Lovely, isn't it? Really nice, easy, fun fold. And believe me, I know I've said this before, but if I can do it, anybody can do it. I only do easy. So there we are. There's our 3 cards. Well, 2.5, because this one didn't go quite right. But there you go. Nice and easy. Do give it a go. I would love to see how you decorate yours. If you have anything to show me, then you can join my Facebook group. You can leave a comment below this video, or you can post on my website anytime you like. Thank you so much for watching. I always appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you. Have a wonderful day. Bye bye now.